Grassroots Leaderships. Please welcome Clare Richmond.
Hello. I believe that no matter the size of your business, the turnover of your organisation, or the complexity of your community, you already have what you need to succeed. Now, this may sound like a bold statement, but I have very good reason to feel confident in it. And I'd like to give you reasons why. Just over 10 years ago, I set up a grassroots initiative designed to regenerate my local high street. But I had no resources, I had no money whatsoever to do this. But within 18 months, the outcome we had achieved had far exceeded my expectations. I had uncovered huge community potential and had seen how much can be achieved with very little. So transformational was this experience that I went on to study an MA in leadership to explore how I might use some of these insights and learnings to help more conventional leaders. Over the years, I've worked through my consultancy with leaders in businesses and in communities, helping them to find their hidden potential. I've asked them to look again, look deeper, to find what's really there. And we have, in doing this, found brilliant insights and learnings and new ideas coming from the most unlikely places. And by way of an example, if I was to ask you, what does an old age pensioner, a school dropout, a nurse, and an unemployed young man have in common? Well, I doubt many of you will be saying they make the ideal candidate list for global CEO leader. But that is exactly what they all are. Each one of them has set up an organisation from zero to global within years. And they have done that without any resource or money, and most of them without any leadership experience. More importantly, they have had to work with whoever walked through the door. They've worked with really diverse and really disparate groups of people, but made them into highly effective teams, able to not only achieve the leaders' goals, but exceed them. So Adam Smith was the young unemployed guy who, with just 2 people, set up the Real Junk Food Project. He began with just 2 people. Within 5 years, it was in 47 countries. Jost de Blok was the nurse who, just with a handful of nurses, revolutionised healthcare in the Netherlands and is now doing that on a worldwide basis. And Pam was my pensioner, who set up the Incredible Edible, an idea she scribbled on the back of a napkin, and has already got over 800 worldwide projects following her example. So what was the currency of their commitment? How do they bring all these people together to work with them so effectively? Well, I see 3 key areas. People are drawn to what really matters to them. People stayed because they felt valued, connected, and they were properly involved. And they succeeded because leaders created a culture of learning that built confidence, encouraged creativity, and needed innovation. And more importantly, it created a sort of organisational stamina that could withstand change, conflict, and challenge. Now, these people aren't totally remarkable. There are thousands of examples. And if you look at any natural disaster, you will see that it's often the grassroots response that is the most powerful and effective. But we don't need to look far, because we are living through this with this pandemic. We have seen the value of people who perhaps before we overlooked or dismissed. We've seen the power of small actions and human connectivity to make a massive difference. And we've witnessed the NHS following the 3 rules that I've talked about. Now, more than ever, we have to find our hidden potential. So whatever the size of your business, organisation or community, look again, look deeper, because I guarantee you already have what you need. You just need to release it. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you ever so much, and perfectly timed according to my timer as well. So well done, Claire. How are you feeling?
Relieved.
Really fantastic, fantastic. I love that, and I love that phrase of